Hey travelers, welcome back to Virtual Travel by Juan. Today we're taking a different kind of journey, not across continents, but into the fascinating psychology of our tiniest four-legged companions. Before we dive in, if you're new here, I share weekly videos exploring different countries, cultures, and practical lifestyle tips. Hit subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our virtual adventures or potentially life-saving information like today's topic. You've seen it before, that adorable Chihuahua suddenly turning into a growling tornado of teeth, or the sweet-looking Pomeranian who transforms into a barking machine whenever their owner tries to move them from the couch. Maybe you've even joked about small dog syndrome or wondered why it seems like the tiniest pups often have the biggest attitudes. What's more, we tend to socialize small dogs differently. A University of Sydney study found that owners of small dogs were less likely to take them to training classes and more likely to tolerate behaviors that would be corrected in larger dogs. Think about it. If a German Shepherd jumps on guests, it's a problem that needs fixing. If a Maltese does the same thing, oh, he's just excited to see you. This inconsistent training creates confused dogs who never learn proper social boundaries. The most surprising part? We even handle small dogs differently on a physical level. Researchers at the University of Guelph discovered that people are more likely to approach small dogs from above, precisely the approach most threatening to dogs, while naturally bending down to larger dogs' level. There's another factor at play that's purely biological. Small dogs actually process fear differently on a neurological level. A groundbreaking study from the Canine Brain Project found that smaller dogs have different brain-to-body mass ratios, which affects how they process environmental stimuli. Their brains receive the same information as larger dogs, but their fight-or-flight response triggers much more quickly. Additionally, many small breeds were originally developed for specific tasks that required independence and tenacity. Terriers were bred to hunt and kill vermin independently. Dachshunds were designed to chase badgers into their dens. Chihuahuas served as alarm systems in ancient Mesoamerican civilizations. These breeding histories selected for traits like alertness, reactivity, and a certain stubbornness, qualities that helped them excel at their jobs but can manifest as challenging behaviors in a modern home environment. Small dogs also reach social maturity faster than larger breeds, meaning they establish their boundaries and communication style earlier, sometimes before owners have implemented consistent training. Here's something many pet parents miss. Sometimes what looks like aggression is actually pain or discomfort. Small dogs are prone to several health issues that can manifest as irritability. Dental problems are extremely common in small breeds like Yorkies and Maltese, causing pain that makes them snappy when touched near their face. Luxating patellas or kneecap issues affect many small breeds, causing intermittent pain that seems to come out of nowhere. Tracheal collapse in breeds like Pomeranians can make being handled around the neck or wearing certain collars uncomfortable or painful. Hydrocephalus, or excess fluid in the brain, occurs more frequently in toy breeds and can cause headaches and neurological irritability. One fascinating study from the University of Pennsylvania found that small dogs with undiagnosed pain conditions were 3 times more likely to show aggression toward their owners than those without pain. Before assuming your small dog has an attitude problem, consider scheduling a thorough veterinary checkup. Your aggressive little companion might actually be trying to tell you something important about their health. Now for the practical part, how do we address these behaviors and create a happier relationship with our small dogs? First, recognize that these behaviors develop for a reason. Your dog isn't trying to dominate you or be difficult. They're responding to their environment based on their perception of threats and what behaviors have worked for them in the past. Here are 5 game-changing approaches that can transform your relationship. Media group. Dog training session with small dog and owner playing. Pet owner learning dog training techniques, add at stock, add at distribute _ equally. Adjust your approach. Always get on your small dog's level when interacting. Bend down rather than looming over them. Approach from the side rather than head-on. These simple changes can dramatically reduce defensive reactions. Create predictability. Small dogs thrive when they can anticipate what's happening. Before picking them up, give a consistent verbal cue like up and wait for them to show comfort. This gives them a sense of control and reduces anxiety. Proper socialization matters. Expose your small dog to various environments, people, and other dogs in positive, controlled settings. Don't carry them everywhere. Let them experience the world on their own four paws when safe. Train with the same standards. Hold your small dog to the same behavioral standards you would a larger dog. Use positive reinforcement techniques, but be consistent with boundaries. Small size isn't an excuse for poor manners. Respect their communication. Learn to recognize early signs of discomfort. Whale eye, showing whites of the eyes, lip licking, stiffening, and respect these signals by giving your dog space before they feel the need to escalate to growling or snapping. One of my clients had a Chihuahua who would snap at anyone who tried to move him from the couch. After implementing these techniques, especially creating predictability and respecting early warning signs, the behavior completely disappeared within 3 weeks. So what's that game-changing tip I promised? It's simple but profound. Change your perspective. Instead of seeing your small dog's defensive behaviors as attacks, recognize them as communication, often communication rooted in fear or discomfort. When you shift from "my dog is being aggressive" to "my dog is trying to tell me something," everything changes. Your small dog isn't trying to rule your household or show you who's boss. They're navigating a world built for creatures many times their size, using the tools evolution gave them. With patience, consistency, and understanding, you can help them feel secure enough that those defensive behaviors become unnecessary. I'd love to hear about your experiences with small dogs in the comments below. Have you noticed any of these behaviors? Have you found techniques that work particularly well? If you enjoyed this deep dive into canine psychology, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that helps you understand and connect with the world around you, whether that's distant landscapes or the furry companions right at home. Until next time, this is Virtual Travel by Juan, helping you explore the world from every perspective. See you on our next adventure.